Hi drummers, hope you're well. Right, solution time for you for this week's Name That Drum Tune. This was the question. So what piece of music does that drumming come from? It came from Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds, and the drummer was Mel Gaynor. Brilliant bit of drumming, iconic drum part. That particular moment I thought was really memorable. That's the big drum fill that starts around 3 minutes 40 in the song. This week, unlike last week, loads of people got the right answer, so that was really cool. That was a nice suggestion of a tune by my monthly member David, so thanks so much for that, David. And yeah, the winner was, in fact, I can't believe this, but it was the same dude as last week, right? Tom Yates just snuck in. That was on YouTube before anyone else. So this goes out on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and there were brilliant answers and lots of people getting it right on every platform. But Tom is just fast, man. You were fast. You got on there. You were first on YouTube with the correct answer. Remember, you need all three of those things. So the song title and the artist name, and in this case the drummer's name as well, where it was played by a drummer in the first place, and that drummer is known, then the game is always, can you state the drummer's name as well? So that was the right answer. Particular shout out to people who got the brackets in the right place. So it's don't you, and the brackets then start forget about me, close brackets. It's always nice to get that right? Cool, loads of other good answers as well. I can see why pretty much all the other things that were suggested, people thought could be the right answer. People said U2, two songs actually, Pride, which I get. It's got a really similar vibe overall, hasn't it? Just musically, putting the lyrics and stuff aside, like musically, it's got a really similar vibe overall. So I can totally get that. It's got the 16th note feel going throughout. It's got that big drum fill. On Pride, it's a 16th note thing, and it's more straight 16th. Whereas in the Simple Minds, certainly the moment that I played, the drum fill's a little bit more involved. It's got the little doubles in there and the different nuances in the dynamics and stuff. So it's a little bit more fancy, if you like, the Simple Minds one. But I can see why people said that. And the other U2 song that people said a lot was Sunday Bloody Sunday. Again, it's got the 16th note thing, so I get that. I also get that, well, in Sunday Bloody Sunday, it's got 4 on the floor, right? In this particular moment of the Simple Minds tune, the bass drum largely plays 4 on the floor for only a couple of bars, but it does. And that's actually the only time in the tune that it does that. So I can see why just on this snippet, you might be caught, your ear could be caught by that 4 on the floor, as in the bass drum playing 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it just has, I mean, that song, the Don't You Forget About Me, it has a massively sort of U2 vibe, or maybe U2 have a Simple Minds vibe, but basically they're kind of big rock tunes from around the same period, aren't they? Mid-80s. So it makes sense that they have a certain sound to them. I could totally see why you'd think it was a U2 tune. Other interesting answers that people suggested were Rush, Roll the Bones. Yeah, again, 16th note feel. I can get that, yeah. Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance With Somebody. I mean, like, yeah, man. Like, same reason. The drum sounds there very different. What I try to do on these is, if the drum sound is acoustic kit, I just basically play my acoustic kit, or acoustic kit sound if I'm on this kit. And if it's programmed, or if it's like an 808 or a 909 thing, I'll try to replicate those sounds. So that's probably a good thing to remember, I reckon, for future ones of these. Like, if it's acoustic kit sound, it will be an acoustic kit on the record. If it's drum machine type sounds, I'll try and emulate the drum machine sounds. Cool. Other cool answers given. Living in America, James Brown, I like it. Yeah, well, same, man. 16th note feel. True Faith, New Order. Like, all the other answers I can see, because it was all 16th, where if you're playing it, you know, physically, you'd play 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, like, right, left. So I can really dig that. Really, I'm just so excited people are into this. It's so cool. And thanks for watching. Thanks for taking part. I also did a full playthrough of that song today. If you go over to my YouTube, I've got a full run through of the drum part from that song. If you want to learn that one, I know lots of people are into that. Thanks for watching as always and playing. New one of those next week. Thanks a million. Cheers.